Dream big and explore our world.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
A music and adventure world.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
A hike in the forest and swim in the sea. Meet silly creatures and learn new things. To sing great songs, travel on a train, but build a skyscraper and pilot a plane. Whatever you imagine, whatever you explore on this magical journey, there will always be more. Make new friends, come on, don't be shy. Let's get a kite and we'll fly, fly, fly. Whatever you imagine, whatever you explore on this magical journey, there will always be more.
Storytime anytime! Hey!
Hi, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Storytime Anytime. We are going to have so much fun today learning about... That's right, insects. Most people call them bugs, but scientists call them insects. Before we dive in, or should I say, crawl into this episode, I want you to listen to a silly song about ants.
As I was sitting 'neath the tree, I felt the strangest thing, an itch of sorts, or a tickle that started around my knee. So I looked down, you wouldn't believe they were crawling up so fast. By golly, I believe I'm getting ants in my pants. Help, help, ants are crawling up inside my pants. It tickles, icky, icky, ickles, ants are in my pants. They're little itty bitty things, but oh, they made me jump and scared me so that then I guess I started to hiccup. So then I had the hiccups while the ants were crawling round. An answer to my problem at that time I had not found. I quickly ran inside my house and shut the large screen door, whipped down my pants, and all the ants started crawling on the floor. Help, help, ants are crawling up and down my floor. I hope they realize their home is out my large screen door. They're little itty bitty things, I know not what to do. I thought that ants appeared only at tasty barbecues. I do admit I was relieved for the ants I had removed. It's funny though, ants have a way of making someone groove. For pants with ants will make one dance, this I will guarantee. For dance I did throughout this whole ant catastrophe. Help, help, ants are crawling up inside my pants. It tickles, icky, icky, ickles, ants are in my pants. They're little itty bitty things, but oh, they made me jump and scared me so that then I guess I started to hiccup.
Oh my, I could not imagine that happening to me. Ants are very interesting creatures. I'm always amazed when I see an ant carrying food that seems more than twice as big as its body. Did you know that ants do not have lungs? It's true. Oxygen enters an ant's body through tiny holes, and carbon dioxide leaves an ant's body through these holes. How amazing is that? Ants are social insects because they work together in colonies. The queen is the head of the colony, and her job is to lay eggs. There are worker ants that gather food, guard the home, care for the young, and tend to the queen. Yes, ants are special insects. And speaking of insects...
Do you know what an insect is? Is a spider an insect or a centipede? Although you might think that they are insects, they're not. Actually, insects have many characteristics that other animals do not have. Insects belong to a group of animals called arthropods. They have jointed legs and a hard body covering. While a person's skeleton is on the inside of the body, an insect skeleton is on the outside. And a typical insect has 6 jointed legs and 3 body parts. Hey, this is a lot to remember. Listen to this song. It will help you remember facts about insects. What is an insect?
bugs. Creepy, crawly bugs. They're everywhere. And I just love them. And you will too once you become a know-it-all about bugs. Let's begin, shall we? They walk, crawl, swim, and fly all over the world. There are more of them than any other kind of animal on Earth. And they have been around for over 350 million years.
What makes an insect an insect?
For one thing, it has a special body. All insects have a hard shell on the outside called an exoskeleton. The shell protects the little insect just like metal armor protects a knight. An insect's body also has 3 parts. It has a head, a middle section called a thorax, and an abdomen. These 3 parts are easy to see on one insect that everyone knows, the ant. People have 2 legs. Dogs and cats have 4 legs. And insects have 6. Go ahead, count them. But not all insect legs are the same. Some legs are good for jumping far. Others are perfect for climbing, grabbing, running, or swimming. As you can see, bugs are a lot different from you and me. And speaking of seeing, did you know that insects have 2 different types of eyes? An insect's simple eyes, called ocelli, can only sense light. Their larger compound eyes can see objects and animals and their movements. What is sticking out of that bug's head? Their feelers or antennae. And all insects have 2 of them. They help insects touch, taste, and smell the world around them. People live together in groups called families. Some insects live together in groups too. Ants, bees, and termites live in groups called colonies. Each member of an insect group has a special job. Some find and gather food. Some build and dig. Others take care of the young.
What do insects eat?
Some eat leaves and stems from plants and trees. Munch. Others suck nectar and juice from flowers and fruit. Slurp. And some insects like to eat other insects. Crunch.
How do insects talk to each other?
Ants communicate through smells. They use odors to warn their nestmates of danger and to lead them to food. Other insects send messages with movement. When a bee finds food, it will do a little dance in the nest to tell the other bees it's time to eat.
How does an insect grow up?
All insects hatch from eggs. As they grow, they get bigger and begin to look more like their parents, just like you. The change that insects go through from egg to adult is called metamorphosis. That's a big word that means changes shape.
Bet you didn't know.
Flies can taste with their feet. When in flight, a mosquito beats its wings 300 times in a single second. The water strider can actually walk on water. A flea can jump over 200 times its own length. One ladybug can lay up to 1,500 eggs in her lifetime. Cockroaches are so smart that they have learned to run mazes in laboratories. The giant water bug has been known to eat tadpoles and small fish. A dragonfly can fly as fast as 30 miles or 48 kilometers per hour. Some beehives have up to 50,000 bees. A cricket can hear with its legs.
One of the insects that fascinates me most is the praying mantis. A praying mantis is a fierce hunter. They have been known to eat small birds, lizards, or even frogs. A praying mantis has excellent eyesight, which helps it hunt. These amazing creatures are helpful to our world because they eat a variety of insect pests that scientists try to control. They help to clean up the earth by controlling damaging insects. Let's listen to our next song and learn more about this fierce hunter.
I have a slender body, I'm known for praying arms. If you are a beetle, you might become alarmed. For if you come too close and I'm hungry for a snack, I'll quickly use my powerful arms and then I will attack. Who am I? Can you find me in a tree? My color camouflages well against green leaves. Who am I? A praying mantis, that is me. I'm a fierce hunter, other insects would agree. In early spring I push and wiggle through an egg case. With lots of other siblings, I'm feeling out of place. We all remain attached by two fine silk threads until we free our legs as the membrane we now shed. Now that I am growing strong, I have an appetite for moths and bees and butterflies. I hunt them day and night. I grow throughout the summer, my exoskeleton I shed. I sit upon a branch as my wings I now outspread. Who am I? Can you find me in a tree? My color camouflages well against green leaves. Who am I? A praying mantis, that is me. I'm a fierce hunter, other insects would agree. I'm swollen with eggs as autumn slowly draws near. I patiently await for a male mantis to appear. My partner doesn't know that my supper he will be. For when we're finished mating, I will eat my company. It's my turn to lay my eggs and make an egg case. A sturdy branch will keep my babies nice and safe. My life is now complete as the fall wind starts to blow. Next spring my baby mantises will begin to grow. Who am I? Can you find me in a tree? My color camouflages well against green leaves. Who am I? A praying mantis, that is me. I'm a fierce hunter, other insects would agree.
Yes, the praying mantis is a special insect. But I think the most beautiful insect is the butterfly. Butterflies seem so graceful as they flutter around from flower to flower. And it's incredible the process the butterfly goes through to become an adult. Have you ever heard the term metamorphosis? Metamorphosis means to change form. Butterflies go through a life cycle called complete metamorphosis. Let's learn about the 4 different stages that a butterfly goes through in our next song.
A butterfly finds a leaf, then lays her eggs. Caterpillars start to hatch with lots of little legs. Soon they'll start to eat some green, sweet, tasty leaves. The caterpillar now is big and starts to shed its skin. The caterpillar molts and
Did you know that all insects are not true bugs? True bugs have very distinctive wings and belong to a special group. Let's learn what makes a bug a true bug.
Bed bugs, stink bugs, chinch bugs too are true bugs belonging to a special group. Hemiptera is the scientific name, for not all insects are grouped the same.
Some people call all insects bugs, but they aren't all true bugs. True bugs are grouped in a special class called Hemiptera, meaning half-winged. The front wings of an insect in this class have a leathery base with a filmy outer edge. True bugs have sucking mouth parts and only go through 3 stages before developing into an adult. Bugs have a way of eating all their meals. They have a proboscis which is really ideal. They pierce their prey and then they inject some poison that the victim doesn't expect. They suck their meal in a peculiar way. It's a straw-like motion of sucking their prey. The liquid makes such a tasty snack that mealtime becomes a special knack. Bed bugs, stink bugs, chinch bugs too are true bugs belonging to a special group. Hemiptera is the scientific name, for not all insects are grouped the same. Now all true bugs aren't predators, you see. For shield bugs, they suck sap from leaves. Bugs have very distinctive wings. Yes, true bugs really are amazing things. They certainly are amazing. Did you know that the giant water bug can catch a small fish or frog with its hooked front legs? And water bugs can grow to be 4 inches long in South America. Bed bugs, stink bugs, chinch bugs too are true bugs belonging to a special group. Hemiptera is the scientific name, for not all insects are grouped the same.
Well, I hope you learned some fun facts about insects. Maybe you want to learn more about insects and become an entomologist someday. I know entomologist is a big word. This special scientist has a fascinating job studying not only insects, but spiders and other arthropods too. Some entomologists like to study insects and learn how they affect our world. They can visit interesting places to learn about these amazing creatures. Perhaps this is what you would like to do when you grow up.
When I grow up, I want to be something very interesting. The job I'll do will help a lot of people, and I'll like the work that I do. Each day will be adventurous, and I'll strive to learn a lot. Then I'll share what I know, and my knowledge will grow. It's the perfect job.
I think I would like to be an entomologist. It must be fun learning about insects and spiders and other arthropods like centipedes. Entomologists study insects that damage crops and come up with ideas on how to prevent this. They learn about the praying mantis or the ladybird beetle, which help get rid of insect pests. If you become an entomologist, you could travel and study different insects all over the world.
Now science is important, so I'll study hard when learning about biology. Experiments in chemistry will help me learn to develop good hypotheses. Then I'll read some more, and I'll share just what I learned. 'Cause when I grow up,
This has been brought to you by Twin Sisters Digital Media and Evergreen Podcasts. Be sure to hit subscribe and tell your friends to join us for our next episode, Penguins and Arctic Friends. Parents, for an opportunity to win a $50 gift card, find us on Facebook by searching Twin Sisters Digital Media. Follow our page, then just like and share our latest post. The winners will be announced on Facebook a week later. If your children enjoyed these songs and stories, go to twinsisters.com to find even more ways for them to sing and learn. Be sure to subscribe to our newsletter for our free download of the day giveaways and promotions on exciting new digital learning content like these and much more. And visit our friends at evergreenpodcasts.com. Thank you for joining us at Storytime Anytime.